Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well. Sorry to have to do this real quick. Just wanted to fix the screen here. Welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, I've been reading on this platform all day today. And so if you missed any of the live readings, they will be in the live section. And I had to go, I missed a combination reading today, so I had to go, I think it was water and air. So I had to go do a complete brand spanking new water and air. But it is all in the description boxes of what I did in both of those readings. So you can access all of the element signs that I did today. They were very intense, as always. If you're new, I look at a lot of crime and stuff like that because the Most High God, He's removing criminals out of the earth. He don't care what their name is, what their title is. If people are not going to be upright, He's going to trip some people up in a really big way in the earth realm for what they do. And some people are trying to take things that are not theirs. They don't have a right to put their hands on something, and they're trying to get away with a crime. And Most High really has revealed some stuff to me today, boy. And as soon as you think you're fixing to put your fingers on something that don't belong to you and roll on down the road, you're going to die. Just going to say so. Now, I have freedom of speech and I have rights, and nobody has a right to take my rights away. And nobody has a right to take your rights away. You have a right to be a stupid, crazy kook if you want, but there's consequences to you and I if we act and behave that way in our earth realm. And anyway, I just like to say so. So anyway, we're just going to check some energy here and see what's going on. Happy birthday if it is your birthday. Happy anniversary. We got fighting going on. Somebody's ate up with something, man. Somebody is absolutely just downright ate up with something. The energy. I feel energy if you are new. I will speak right out of that space. Sorry to have to do this, but I got something stuck in my tooth. So anyway. Most High God, I thank you for who you are. Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. I know that you're watching every little movement that the crazy is doing right now on collective energies. I thank you that no weapon, not one little thing that they think that they're trying to come up with is not going to prosper. It's going to get them right into a pit because God said so today. And you think Yehovah Elohim lies, folks? No, he don't lie. He's waiting for you to make your move is what I just heard. He's just waiting. He's watching something here going on. He's foretelling something here. Something is real big today at work. Something real big is going on at work for a lot of people. Okay? We have somebody act like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I think I'll just pretend. Somebody's conflicted or acting like they are. No, you're not, honey. No, you're not. We all know that you're not. Some of us know the people who have the little masks on, but we're not going to play your game. We're going to show up and be truthful, regardless if you are or not. There's a change going on here. There's a change going on here, folks, with this thing here. As soon as something takes place, you don't understand that things are going to be captured. Things are going to be captured in a very big way. Can you understand? I don't really know. You can go ahead and smile on people's face all you want, folks. You can go ahead and play your games all you want. It's killing you in the end. Not the upright people. It's killing you in the end for being that way. There's changes going on out here. This is big change because this is the arm of God. You people want to sit there all day long and behave like this. God's arm's going to go positive and negative directions for people out here involved in some stuff. I just heard they're involved in shit. Okay, well, the bottom comes out a lot. Excrement comes out a lot. Came through just like that. Show me more information. So there's you're not going to do anything with somebody's vehicle because God just told me they can't have what's not theirs. You're being watched. You're going to jail. You're going to go to prison. And then you're going to wish that you hadn't gotten tangled in this thing. The vehicle is here. Real big. And somebody tried to, they're defeat. You are going to be defeated. God's showing you're going to be defeated in some stuff. You really are. You absolutely really are. This was a bribe to do something out here. And somebody's pretend like they don't know something, but people do know. Some people also sit here that also, again, they do know, and they're just letting you play your little parts because they need you to go through fruition so that you can be bent for something out here. That's all it's about. So, hey, Zoe, or is that your little doggy in the window? The little R has come out over and over and over again. And anyway, somebody's life is out here. Yes, something does exist that is going on out here. There's a wording that goes out here too. So the word yes showed itself today in all those readings as well. And this is a yes card. This is a yes card. And this word in the pictograph language is yes. Something does exist that is going on. Yes, it does. And Yehovah Elohim, he don't lie. We need you to go ahead and make your move, baby doll. It's time for you to go away now. It really is time for you to go away now. Every party involved in some stupid bull crap. To be precise, the word is shit. It's that gross. And I'm not being derogatory. That's the way God's saying it. He's putting it right up in people's face on some stuff out here. It's time for you to go away. This is real serious energy that I'm feeling out here. Somebody got lots of shoes. Whatever that means. You a shoe collector? I don't know what that means. It's something about somebody's shoes. You got tons of shoes. It's a clue to something, God says. So somebody needs to know that. They sit in here, or whether you're upright or not, something about somebody's shoes. Lots of shoes. Okay? Shoes also go to having peace. It goes to movement. There is movement out here. 3 travel cards came out. And somebody does not have their self-control, or God's going to allow somebody to have a wreck, and something's going to end. Okay? If you are new, folks, God don't mess around here. If you are involved in things, I would not click off, but if you do, see you later. It'll be a big surprise once God gets a hold of you. Of your chinny chin chin, on the hair of your chin chin chin. Okay? Every person involved, whoever you work with, or whatever all that work nonsense was going on, it's going to kill you in the end. It's going to kill you in the end. Somebody don't have no self-control out here. It's a telltale sign of something out here, folks. It is. There's a little spy, and people do need to be spying, and people are spying for any given person. Okay? The cameras are going to roll. The cameras are going to roll. The word Zoe in the Greek means somebody's life is out here. It's your life. It's your life. Somebody came out in the other reading. I think it was the water and the air reading. They were just, they're ready to kill themselves. They're so full of pride, I guess. You just can't do what's right. I don't know. Anyway, there is a little spy out here. People do need to check some things out. This is like, I'm going to win at all costs, and it's going to cost your life. Your life is out here, and God's going to let you go to hell, because he said so in that reading. He brought it out in his own word, said so. They're all sunk down in something that they got all entangled in doing and all that kind of stuff, and it's nobody's fault but the people that allowed the nasty nonsense to go on. It's so gross, it stinks really bad. The excrement is just, oh my God, stinks so freaking bad on what you people are out here. This is somebody that their mental case. And if you people don't walk away, then don't walk away. Well, the cards are going to play the way the cards are going to play in the matter. You cannot have something that does not belong to you. You're cursing. Now, do you think God's going to sit here and say that a curse is going to go into a thief's house, and then you take something and you think you're going to be victorious? Do you think God's a liar? No, Jehovah is not a liar. He meant what he said. And coveting after somebody's stuff gets you killed, is what he says. He says you will die early for doing it. So all peoples that are ready to go out into eternity, because this energy can take us to, in the runes, eternity with the pictograph language with it. All parties that getting up in this thing, you're putting your hands up and saying, yeah, I'm ready to die and go out into eternity. And once you do, your teeth gnash and you are stuck in that realm. You never getting out. We're going to shout that you're out of the earth. We will not cry for the wicked. I just heard God say, remember, I said, don't cry for them. We won't. It's sad that you've got to choose some stupid thing, but you're going to be defeated in a matter. Now you go on and take this bribe and get on out the earth realm. You get your freaking paws off of people's things. They want somebody to get in unity for this matter out here, and you're dead as soon as you do it. Or you just took it and you're already dead. Somebody died yesterday spiritually. We had two stupid karmics that came out today. Think that they're all that in a big bag of freaking chips. They're all nothing but a big fat baby in the earth realm. They're a lying sack of crap out here. They're thief. Bunches of money attached to some stuff out here. It's all about the money, honey. Oh, there's the person that sets up in some high place somewhere. You ugly sack of crap. Because you're ugly on the inside. Those people in the negative. She directly came out in the negative today for some people's places. Okay? And if you are upright and beautiful, then you're not going to let something take place that's got a great big consequence to kill you and your family and everything else. Are you? Or the money looks good and you don't care. And then you're going to come out like this. There's the Emperor. They both came out together in another reading as well. And they were in the crossing. And these two energies are supposed to be together. And there's a third party interested in one or the other energies out here. And they're the karmic doing some crap. So whatever this is, they're here together in this reading. We also said the Democratic Party is behind some bull crap. Right, Senator? Right? I got pictures of you or somebody connected with you on my Instagram accounts. I don't care what your freaking name is as a senator. You are against the law on my stuff. I don't have to put up with you people at all. The Most High is on his people's side. You're just a downright piece of crazy kook to me. There is no admiration that came out in the reverse. Or if you do have admiration, then you do either way. There's the confusion energy is here with the reconciliation. It's false, folks. It's false. Okay? If somebody's trying to reconcile with you, because the liar's out here, if somebody's trying to reconcile with you and there's something around, hey, I'm going to give you something to be attached to something wicked out here, it's false then. It's a lie. They're guilty. That we've seen the word guilty over and over today. There's also, for those of you who are married and these are in the reverse and whoever's who, okay, then there was an adulterous affair going on, then this is cheating for some of you all. Okay, or somebody's in the mix and somebody's married and they're in a high place and that third party's trying to get the authority figure to do something for them. They don't give a rip you're married or not and going to tear up your whole freaking household or not either. Okay, there's just some type of creep. They don't have no morals and ethics. They don't. They absolutely do not. Somebody that's connected with the army is out here. And something about somebody's leg. And again, carrying something off is what the Empress represents in the pictograph language. And somebody is trying to carry something off. It will be located. For those of you who somebody does touch it, the Most High told me that you can't have it. It is not yours. Legally or spiritual legally, it is not yours. Maybe I should just come around the corner and do some. Boy, I want to see you face to face, you stupid ditch. There's the idiot right there in the hidden space. There's that stupid karmic thinks he's all that in a bag of chips and you can't resist me. Some freak is out here attached to some crap. I'm pissed. I am real pissed today because people think that they can just do whatever they want. Look how much, this is just telling me there's a bunch of crap. I'm not looking at all these. This is a bunch of crap over here on somebody who sits here, acts like they don't know something. They do. Somebody's boiling with pride. There's a faggot out here because God said so. He even brought the word fag itself out after bringing the scripture out about same sex. I didn't say it. God said it. I'm going to agree with everything my Father says. There's a faggot out here that wants, those of you who've got a connection out here that's meant to be, and you have integrity about you, and you will get up and fight, because this energy will get up and fight. You set in a spiritual place to get up and have the right to fight, okay? Because God teaches our hands how to war. This energy is jealous. There's somebody jealous. They want the same sex of it. Okay, so it's nastiness. It's gross. It's already been proven. There's a karmic around that connection energy. It's right here, and somebody wants the same sex. I guess it's showing in this reading a male on male nasty. Guilty. Again, somebody is freaking guilty. Whether you're male or female, or he, she out here, a she, he, I don't really know. I don't care to know about it. I don't care about it. Somebody going to be happy on, yes, because somebody can get some justice out here. God's hand's turning on somebody. Somebody can go straight to hell because God said so. Your house is out here, and then there's the vehicle again. And somebody is trying to go somewhere and do something out here. I don't know what you people's problem are. An older person is involved in something. Oh, there's the military and the FBI is out here. There is a spy out here. There is a spy out here around some stuff, watching some people do some nonsense. Because God did say there was an upright leader somewhere, and somebody is trying to do something around the vehicle. There's the spy at the bottom of the deck as well. Somebody needs to talk to their kids. Those of you dealing with somebody around your kids for travel, foreign people, foreign places is around this. With the wheel and the chariot goes to foreign people, foreign places, specifically Indian people. If you have children and somebody's around your child, there's child trafficking, you watch your child. Okay, or maybe you're not upright and it's the Indian party trying to do something. I don't know. We also had in-laws come out. We had in-laws. What else came out today? Step parents of any kind. It could be anybody, but specifically we just had Indian energy that came out today. So whatever those connections are, better watch yourself. Especially, let me tell you something, folks. If you're involved in something wicked out here, and you think you did something for a bunch of money, you've just opened a door for some type of real perverted thing to take place on your home. On your home. Somebody's trying to get away and do something here. It's dangerous for you. Somebody's going to be guilty out here on some stuff, folks. I don't know who you are, who I'm talking to, but I do know the energy that is through me, that God is speaking in this energy, and he don't lie. I don't have to know every detail. I just have to know what God is impressing upon me, because Jehovah don't lie. Somebody gonna wish they ain't gotten tangled in something going on in a negative way when they should have protected something, and they betrayed something out here. A divorce situation, or your ex is involved, the mob and prison and exposed. Somebody is being exposed out here, folks. They are. Look, speak on Jehovah. Excrement, shit is out here, like I said. Jehovah said it. Your parents. Okay, well, parents are out here attached to something, or you're going to break your parents' heart, man, because you didn't protect something out here. Okay, there's pervert energy coming through really, really strong on something out here. Somebody really is trying to steal something. Something. or a person or something like that. There's military connections somewhere. Anybody who's ever been in military, whether you're upright or not, there is an excrement issue. Okay, somebody can go to court, or somebody's name's Courtney involved in something, whether you're upright or not. If you're not, you're in trouble. You are in big fat trouble. You're in big fat trouble if you're not, girlfriend. I don't give a rip. God's gonna burn somebody to smithereens. So people are wicked out here. It says that the Messiah, he immerses and baptizes with the Holy Spirit, whose fan is in his hand, and he will thoroughly purge his floor and gather his wheat into the garner, but he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire. And we know that the chaff goes to the wicked. Somebody getting burned by God. This is a war that you've picked with God, because God said today to somebody, whoever the third party around groups of people doing some crap that belong to God, that card came out and said, you better watch out because they belong to me. So you've just picked a fight with your maker, you idiot. Whoso digs a pit shall fall therein, and whoever rolls a stone, it shall roll upon him. It's coming. It's coming. What's this say? When it rains, I think about you. I think about you too. All the time. It's to the person that song was written to. I'm sorry if that makes somebody mad. Known you for a long time. And whatever all the details are, there's going to be justice on some stuff. That was a thank you that was written to that person for a gift that was given to me. A thug is out here around some nonsense. The Most High gonna allow somebody to just slip out of something, okay? And a wise king will scatter the wicked and bring the will over them. Like I said, God's fixing to scatter you, and whatever you put your arm on, God's fixing to do a big fat work on you, and you're gonna crap your pants on something that God's gonna get up in your freaking face on. You're going to crap your pants. Like I said, you talk about the shit flying, it's going to fly. There's leadership out here. What you going to do, folks? Somebody's in a boss figure that's got children involved in something going on where somebody trying to take your kid away. Yeah, and then others of you that are in this energy here, you're hung in the balance. This goes to leadership. This came out yesterday. God has numbered your kingdom and has finished it. And you're weighed in the balance, and you are found wanting, and your kingdom is divided. There's death out here with this prophecy, folks. There's death out here. The hand of the Most High God shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation towards his enemy. Like I said, somebody got God all stirred up here. God's got, there it is right there at the bottom of the deck. So if you are upright or not, or you've got family members secretly involved in doing something against you, you better check out every person. You better believe what Jehovah's trying to tell you right now, or you're fixing to lose something out here. And you don't have nobody at all to blame but yourself. You're being warned. This is huge. Somebody out here does also want to say that they really do care. Get up and do it then. Nobody has a right to stop you. Whoever you are. I don't care what's around it. I just don't care. Neither does God. God's arm is out here on his people. He said, my hand's going to be known towards you. Get up and do your thing to people that you need to say things to, folks. Because once you do, it shuts this crap down. The crap goes flying on the enemy. Not the people of the Most High God. They've touched us, and they're going to pay for it. Now get up and do what's right. Somebody thinks there's nothing but thrills around something. The nightlife energy is out here. Okay, well, anyway, whatever that goes to. Strip tease. Okay, well, anyway, that somebody's leadership's involved in nasty things out here with this stuff. God's judging for it. And they all want to sit here and say, we don't even know what you're talking about. And you lying sack of crap. Somebody's involved in something with the matter. Illusions. Again, somebody's sitting here acting like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And somebody's ex is involved in some stuff out here. There's a divorce situation going on around something, okay? And somebody is trying to run away and do something. Again, that traveling is here, folks. It is here. Don't you want to live or do you want to die? You better get on the right path out here, folks. You really need to get on the right path out here. It's an urgency. It's an urgency. I'm grieved about what's fixing to take place. I'm going to pull some names out of this bag since names have been just flying and flying and flying out of this thing. What else you want to bring out here, Yehovah? Warn the people, Yehovah. I'm seeing in my spirit, a lot of people have watched the movie where it's called the Ten Commandments, where the scripture is talking about when Moses comes down off that mountain and people are just partying away, boy. And he took the commandments of God and he just threw them to the ground because of the freaking rebellious people. And somebody's name is Charlotte jumped out of this thing. I guess there's more names inside here. Somebody's name is Charlotte here. Anyway, he tells people to grab your sword and even go kill your brethren for being wicked out here. We don't want wicked people in the earth realm no more. Now you better pick a side, folks. Do you want to do what's right or what's wrong in the earth? Because you're fixing to get killed. All for unrighteous stuff is what it was for. Because that stuff breeds more unrighteous things. We have a sword that is out here. Again, the arm of God is out here. Your life is out here. The word out here goes to life in the Greek. But this is a sword. This is a cutting implement. And people better get your sword in your hand. Because the Mashiach said, I didn't come to bring peace to the earth. I came to bring a sword. He said he came to bring a sword against people who don't want to be righteous. In other writings, you get more of actually what he said in that portion of scripture in the book. Okay? And he said he would also put stinging tongues on women as well. Get your sword out. And stop putting up with people thinking, oh, I'll give you a little thrill for something out here. And let's take the hand of God and let him teach our hands here how to punch some freaks out. We in the military of God, folks. God also going to open up the earth in an earthquake, and he's going to swallow up some thieves. And then close the earth back up, and they're going down to the lower parts of the earth. Now, God said he's gonna make some things happen like it did when they came out of Egypt. And he also going to get some people straight that got to come out of the Egypt, but he also had to get Egypt out of people as well. What is it that you want? Do you want to live or die? Because God ain't messing around out here. He still works miracles today as well. Somebody could be a painter, something about a mural or something, whatever that is, coming through. People are going to die for a righteous cause because of their unrighteousness. The righteous going to get up and slaughter. It's the end time. It's the end time. A nephew, somebody's nephew. Okay, so you got an aunt connection around you. It is a death matter out here. Look, people going to die. People are going to die out of this matter. Anyway, there is a death matter out here. It is also safe for somebody to love, but somebody's ate up with it. This crazy cuckoo, karmic male or female nonsense is out here, and these freaks are going away. But anyway, somebody's nephew is out here. Excuses on the other side. Something about the nighttime. It is out here. Nightlife is out here. Something going on at night or trying to go down. A single male And something about contracts or around some stuff. 10-10. 10-10, or there could be two Capricorns involved in something, whether you're upright or not, I don't know. The Most High said, listen to your gut. You got to listen to your gut. And something about a pet store is here, or animal energy came out in wording today as well. Let's take some names. I took a bunch of names here. And Yehovah, you just bring them out. We'll take 10. We'll take 10 names since I just seen 10. Somebody named Abraham. Well, our father Abraham. If you be the seed of Abraham, we got promises on us. But if your name is Abraham, that also take you to high volume people in the government as well. Presidency stuff just coming through that way. Pick through my hands, Jehovah. Number 2 is hold on a minute. Somebody named Tevin came out. We also have Caleb. Somebody's name is Caleb coming out here. That's 3. What's the 4th name? Whether this is upright people or not for you, or you're the victim, or the person's going to die, I don't really know. Somebody name is Marshall out here. Give me the 5th name, Yehovah. I'm also hearing martial law. Martial arts is coming through. The 5th name is Lisa. 6th name, Yehovah. The 6th name is Liam is out here. Liam is also another name for William. And William's also another name for Bill. And so just bring those out here. There's 6. What's number 7, Yehovah? What's the 7th name that is important to somebody out here for positive or negative purposes? Or you got information, you need to speak up. Maya is coming out. Somebody's name Maya. What's the 8th person's name, Yehovah, for any given person? Kent, that name came out the other day. It's very prevalent then. It's come out twice this week now. The 9th name is Joel. Somebody's name is Joel. And the 10th person, Yehovah, is Noah. Interesting, because the name Mark came out today, and my card has the letter M written with the line underneath the ark, because the M goes to death in the Hebraic language. It represents a sea and a sea of people. But anyway, somebody's name is Noah out here, but that's very prophetic in what's coming out here on some stuff. If God's going to shut the ark, and people are going to be sitting there pounding on the door, let me in, God, let me in, God. And no, you cannot come in because you chose to be some type of kook on another person's life. No, you cannot come in. Pick through my hands, Yehovah. Shandarabahaya. Thank you, Yehovah, for safety. It only comes from you alone. You fixing to burn some people hard. It's like fire this time. It is. Something about better late than never. You better do a U-turn. You better do a U-turn. That's the letter U. It also kind of looks like an N in this deck because it flips in the camera. Okay. Yehovah says to come to me all who are weary, and I will give you rest. Okay. This has been a battle. This has really been a battle with some kooks out here. The Most High said He's going to scatter the proud. We have a word out here in the pictograph language out here boiling with pride because people are prideful. They won't do their inner work and look into the mirror, or you are in the nick of time going to be saved right out of the fire itself, like the scripture says. That some people would just be right, just boom, just come right on out of it real quick. You better do it real quick, folks. Why would you die? All because of money? It's because there is death out here. There is death out here on a bunch of people because this represents a sea of people. I'm talking to collective groups of people out here. MU. Missouri University, something like that. Maybe you went there. I don't know, but that's out here as well. Mum. Somebody's mother is out here. You could be from like Britain area. I think they call the mom a mum or something like that. I'm not done. I'm not done. What else does people need to know, Yehovah? Sports connections. You could play for Missouri University or something like that. Anyway, sports comes out all the time. Missouri does have the Chiefs. They have the Royals. Are they really chief and royal? It says, behold, Jehovah has a mighty and a strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm. He keeps bringing that word storm out today. It has come out. Well, whatever's going on in the sea, remember, I don't remember whose reading it was, but I had to stop. I was just like, there is an energy here that is so strange. I could not get my feeling around it for nothing, but I kept seeing a storm. But God had also brought out earlier today, before I even done those readings, the word storm was there. And the next card that actually came out right after I made that statement was the tower, and it was nothing but storm all around that tower in the picture. There's things coming in a spiritual sense and a natural sense. A storm by God's hand alone that's coming right up from deep places out of the sea itself, spiritually and maybe even naturally, that people ain't never seen before. I feel sorry for people that are inside the sea in those boats. They're going to see a strong tempest, God is saying, a mighty one, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing shall cast down to the earth with the hand, the crown of pride. And we have pride energy out here. It's such an excrement issue. People are just so puffed up in their freaking stupidity. The letter D is coming out here. Okay, well, that's the Emperor card as well. It represents a door. You can run. Somebody is trying to run. It says right here, running. Okay, there's boundaries out here around some stuff going on underneath that running card. Again, this running card has the word excuses on it. It was on the back side of this other card. Somebody just thought the guy got little excuses going on. Why? Because somebody's involved in some crap out here. You're not going to get away. You're not. There's money coming to some people. You better make sure that ain't a bribe, or you're going to give back every single thing that you have freaking stolen, or your hands are being chopped off. We got the sword in our hand. It's time to get up and fight, folks. It really is. These people trying to do things secretly behind the scenes, they're going to get caught for what they are. It's going to be a bloody war, because we seen that 6 of Wands the other day, and all that blood was everywhere. Because God says the end time war will be a bloody war. The man with the inkhorn is coming through. Cities are going to be completely devoured for their nonsense. Look what found my hand, the nighttime. It is here. It's out here 3 different times. Something about the nighttime's going on. A castle or a very big building or something like that. And there's the judge. The judge of the earth is standing up. Hate and envy. That's okay. You're dead. You're dead. Nasty, foul, filthy, dirty, unclean, envious, malicious, spiteful, unpleasant individual is here. Why are you? Well, because you got pride, that's why. Because you got pride, that's why. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. People are mad because God reveals names and stuff, and you absolutely know that you're caught up in some crap. After people have actually been very kind to you and upright with you, and you sit here and play games on people. I'm talking to the people that are doing it. If you're not, you're going to prove to every one of us are going to prove who we are. There's messages that are coming. Somebody's in the balance of making a choice here. The Lover's card is here. Look, for those of you who's got sexual matters, somebody had STD today. They have a sexually transmitted disease, and you talk about being bitter and angry and nasty. Somebody's unclean out here. Okay? Somebody's an unclean person. There's excrement here. There's nasty stuff coming out here around some stuff. You don't have no one to point the finger at when death matters, because, death matters come out here, occur because of open doors to filthiness. God wants to bless you, not curse you. But anyway, you choose the cursing. There's people out here involved. There's a sea of people that's affected by leadership, military, whatever it is. Some high volumes that Russia came out today as well. You are going to be in despair if you don't do what's right, folks. You're going to wish that you had, and there ain't going to be nothing that you can do about it. Let me just make myself clear. I don't hate nobody. There is no hatefulness in my heart. What I hate is wicked energies that are inside of people. Obviously, if people are dead and they are a lost cause, a lost soul, then you are my enemy, and God's going to teach my hands how to war against you. I don't hate nobody. I want people to be saved, but we got people that they're just not going to be saved because God tells us so. It's the time for the wicked to leave the earth, and they're going to get burned. Or there's something about a fire because it's really big. Look, there's a stork in this deck coming out. Well, somebody's got a pregnancy situation, especially with the Empress being out here. Now, what are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about this? Because you got somebody pregnant up in here, and you're guilty because God kept saying so today. The storks kept coming out today. Okay? There's secret pregnancy out here. The moon, or again, nighttime stuff is out here. There's secret. It's a communication card as well. Your children are involved in something very secretive out here around something going on, folks. 1111 on my screen now. This gentleman, somebody's partner is involved in something, okay? This is your work partner or maybe a boss, or there is a spy out here. This is a professional card, whoever the person is, whether you're upright or not, or maybe you're a professional sports player, or maybe you're a professional in the military. Whether you're upright or not, or you're a divorcee, or you're proud, or whoever you are, is showing itself out here. Okay, and then there's Russia there as well. Okay, well, this is a jealous card, overbearing, and you're going to get met the same way with God. You're nuts. You're just absolutely nuts somewhere, and we don't have to put up with you. Somebody's business is attached. There's a business card. Your parents are out here. The word parents are out here as well. And if somebody's a full-grown adult and their parents have gone through a divorce, and children are doing deceptive things around some type of a matter out here, and it's still in their heart as a full-grown adult, an excrement issue around your parents' divorce, that is none of your business, your parents' business. Whoever needs to hear that, I don't know why you're getting up in your parents' business out here on something, but anyway, somebody got an overbearing nonsense going on with this. Okay, whatever it is, there's the travel there again. That's in the middle of the deck. There's people traveling, or people in the sea. A bunch of people fixing to die in the sea. Military. I don't know. You better call out to God. If you're a Navyman, you better call out to God. This is an end time war going on, folks. Again, God said he has a strong and a mighty tempest coming. Prison. Well, it's right here. The mob. Somebody hit somebody off for the mob. Ooh, aren't you a big shot? God hit you off. You're going to jail. It's a prison card. You're going to jail. You do not have a right to sit here and murder a person just because there's money attached to some stuff, or you wouldn't get away with something. You just killed yourself. Something's going to just come on right on up. There's Congress for you. It's also a marriage and a business card as well. We got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Okay? So there's prison around some people, folks. Look, the jealousy card. It's out here twice. You got some nutcase. You've got some freak and a nutcase, folks. Attached to some stuff that is absolutely cuckoo in their freaking filthy excrement, maggot eating brain on some stuff, doing little things behind the scenes because they think they're a big shot. They won't come to your face because they're actually a freak and a coward. piece of network, man. Jehovah, we call out upon you. So the Ace of Cups. This ain't no love situation with the freak. Surely is not. This is gambling. And so whatever this is, the word gamble, striptease, and Vegas type of energy is out here. Okay, whatever that means. And somebody thinks this is so freaking thrilling. It ain't for you, honey. It's dirty. Something dirty has come out, some crap. This is the letter P, which takes you to an exposure of something as well. Something's going to be exposed out here, man. Or somebody already knows something out here around something. Anyway, whatever it is, wickedness. Wickedness. Okay? This is also about protecting or making some type of peace. If you won't, then I guess you won't, you die. If you will, then God will protect you and you'll live. You are going to show either you are an upright party or you're some freaking cuckoo. And if you decide to go ahead out of your fear to do what is right and you do something against upright people, double portion is already coming to you. You are going to scream and God is never going to answer you in something that's going on out here. Now this is serious, people. Get up and fight, upright people. We won't put up with this crap. I know I won't. Shalom. Good luck to you.